What up, YouTube? This is Carl Madden again. I'm over here posting this video. This one is over All Pro 2K8 for the PS3. Guys, I really just gotta admit it. This is one hell of a football game. It really is. I've been playing it over and over for the last few months. Before that, I took a long break from it, but even before that, I played it quite a bit. Played it continuously, and I'm just so amazed of how deep the the simulation aspect of this game. It's just so deep. Oh, oh, golly, wrong play. I'm just so amazed and astonished of how deep the AI is, and how broad it is, and how fundamentally sound this game is, in just so many ways. And one thing I have to say, I know there's people are criticizing Madden because it really hasn't ever since they got the license, it really hasn't mounted up to a pile of beans because they just can't seem to tap in. They just can't seem to tap in what football is really all about. They can't really. They seem to just can't get it right. And every year, I think every year what we see from Madden is that they do subtle changes, but for them, what constitutes a new game every year, they bring out a new feature. They bring out a new feature. They give it some flashy name, just to make everybody believe that this is a new game. This is what they've been doing, in addition to the recycling of all the other features. I just that's just how it's been. And not really focusing on the gameplay. Not really focusing on it. And even today, All Pro 2K8 is still more authentic than Madden 11. Madden, when Madden 10 came out, what was the biggest issue with Madden 10? It was the run blocking. It was the run blocking. Everybody criticized the run blocking, and deservedly so. Everybody hit the nail right on the head when they were complaining about the run blocking. And what did EA do? They heard everybody's concerns about it, and they addressed it somewhat. And that's you just can't do it like that. You just can't address 20% of the problem. And now I think that's what I want to say that's what they really did. Ooh, man, that was a great blocking. That right there, just fundamental blocking. Great run. That's what they did. They said they addressed the blocking. They're gonna work on the pull blocking, the lead blocking, and everything. But it's still not right. It still doesn't develop right. The blocks don't engage right. You still see the sucking effect. And every now and then you'll see some blockers just do some idiotic things. They still don't have it right. Even after 5 patches, people are still complaining about the game after 5 patches. I never heard that before in my life. 5 patches on Madden 11, and still people are still complaining about the game. And what happens after that? What happened after that? You see a lot of people, they're going back to 2K8. They're going back to what they know that is real. They go back to 2K8. They start playing that. They find some ways to tweak the game some. Edit the players, the generic players. Edit the name of the stadiums. That's how great this game is. And you know what? In retrospect, this game, it really didn't get the credit that it deserved when it first came out, when it was brand new. Everybody just looked at it from the surface. You know, all they saw was a football game designed by 2K8 that did not have the license. And since it didn't have the license, it's not real. It's not real. It's not football. It's just a generic football video game. Everybody just looked at it from the surface, when really it was more authentic than we could ever possibly dream of. And people, for the last year or so, people are starting to pick up on that. They're starting to realize how much this game really bears fruit. You know? Couldn't break that tackle. You know? And this game's getting a lot of praises. It's getting a lot of praises. And even now, we still see some new animations. We still see some new interaction, player-to-player interaction. You know, I mean, this game is for real. It really is. When it first came out, as far as I recollect, when it first came out, 2K8 got like a 7.5. Yeah, you know, when it probably should have gotten like an 8.6 or something like that. You know, I don't want to give it too high of a score because it doesn't have the license. You know, but yeah, it got like a 7.5 when it first came out 4 years ago. You know, and that wasn't a fair score. You know, it didn't have the license. It didn't have a franchise mode. It lacked features, and that's why I got a low score. Yeah, but when you realize how fundamentally sound the gameplay is, you know, you probably sit there and just say to yourself that, man, you probably sit there and say to yourself, you know what, this game is better than a 7.5. It's really like an 8.5 or an 8 or 8.6, you know, and that's you know. So 2K, they take a lot of pride. They take a lot of pride in making a football video. They know how to do it. They know how to do it, and they gave it all they had when they made this game, even though it didn't have the license. You know. And you know, I kind of feel bad that they didn't make a sequel. They did not make a sequel to this game because it didn't sell well. Because why? Didn't have the license. Yeah. But little that we knew, it offered what we truly wanted. It offered what we truly wanted, and that was broad, authentic gameplay. You know, that's what it offered. And we didn't pick up on that right off the bat. You know, here we are late in the game. We're really having a lot of fun and really reaping the benefits of this game. You know, I know it's only $5 now, but you know, people are really getting a kick out of this game now. You know, this is what people want now. You know, this is how it is. You know, so. I'm gonna make another video here in a little bit. Time's about to run out, but this game is hot. It really is, and I think it's just only a matter of time, license or not. You know, 2K they're gonna make a sequel. You know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. This is too big of a company. This is too great of a game for 2K to not make a sequel. Yeah, you know, they're probably just waiting until they can get the license again, but they're going to make another football game. It's coming. You know, probably not this year, maybe next year, but it's coming. You know. At any rate, this is Crow Man, and I'm out. I'll make another video here later on and keep showing some good, authentic football here. Peace.